right, more legal troubles for the Washington Commanders tonight. I know you've seen this story in your news feed.
Yep, the team is now facing a new civil lawsuit from D.C. itself, and we have brand new reporting in just 30 seconds. But let's catch you up on 3 things you need to know about this right now.
Yeah, first, D.C. Attorney General Karl Racine is suing the team, its owner Dan Snyder, the NFL, and the league's commissioner.
Second, the team is accused of lying to fans about the team's workplace culture to keep profits coming in.
And third, this lawsuit could end with millions of dollars in fines. Sports Director Darren Haynes has been on top of this story for 10 hours and counting.
Yeah, and you just spoke roughly an hour ago to a former employee who came to town just for this announcement, right?
Yeah, Megan Imber, and I received this message. I just received this message from her that I actually got permission to share on the news, and it says, before the press conference started, behind closed doors, D.C. Attorney General told us not only was there a civil lawsuit against Dan Snyder and the Commanders, but also the NFL and NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. When we heard that news, Melanie, that's Melanie Coburn, the other former employee, and I both started crying. It made us feel a sense of calm and that the law was on our side.
Validation there.
Yeah, these former employees, I mean, they've been fighting for over 2 years for transparency and accountability regarding the Commanders and Dan Snyder and the NFL. And today, I asked both of them about the magnitude of today's news.
What did this day mean to you?
Oh, it means so much. You know, we've been shouting it from the rooftops. From get-go, we want transparency and accountability and wanting to really show the world what Dan Snyder was. Today felt like the first day that they've got our back.
I'm gonna cry. There's a lot of cameras here. It's a bit surreal right now. Everything from harassment. This is a society issue. The NFL is a microcosm of society. So finally, there might be that path. Like for me, this is accountability.
Now, the former employees also say they were applauded for their courage and that they don't want Dan Snyder and the NFL to face civil charges. They want criminal charges too.
Yeah, DC's AG bringing this all back to the surface.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll also share a player who actually called out Dan Snyder just recently, later on, about 20 minutes.
Yeah, this doesn't really happen often, right? Where we hear the players actually talking about Dan Snyder or what's happening. So this really is an unprecedented moment in the history of the team. Yeah. All right, so could a lawsuit like this one actually succeed in court?
Yeah, we've got context on that part of the story for you in just 60 seconds.